Hello, so in the video that you're going to watch in a minute, I'm going to attempt a technique called a swish pattern with James, and it's usually a swish pattern for a highly contextualized minor behaviour. Now James's example is actually of a gambling thing that he's got going on, an online gambling that he finds himself in the habit of doing. Now, although perhaps that's not how you would maybe traditionally look as a minor behaviour, it's definitely something that we can fit in because of the highly contextualised nature of it. And in the technique, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and disrupt his pattern and give him a new pattern, a new visualisation for him to go for by using submodalities. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. So just let me just so I understand what's going on. I want you to kind of teach me what happens in your world, in your model world. So how do you know it's time to gamble?
Well, it would normally be if I knew I didn't have anything on in the evening, and during the day I would probably just get a feeling like, oh yeah, I might play poker tonight, and at that point it would almost be that I would be committed to that. So I would normally get home, and then I'd have dinner, and then afterwards I'd probably pay for the rest of the night.
Okay, so just rewind, and when you said that you get a feeling, so how do you know it's time to get a feeling though? How do you know it's time, what comes before the feeling?
I guess I get that feeling that, I haven't got anything planned tonight, so, to fill that void, it would be one or two things, or one or two or three things that would be there, but normally, if I was by myself and there was no one else there, online poker would be...
Yeah, I'm with you 100%, although I just want to push you a little bit further and just explore, how do you know it's time to get that feeling? What comes before the feeling? How do you know it's time to gamble? How do you know it's time to have that thought? Would you...
I don't really... It's so impulsive, like, it's something that just... It could be, there could be something that's happened that pushes me into that direction. It could be like... But normally, the feeling would be boredom that pushed me towards it.
Okay, so boredom, and you get that feeling.
Yeah.
So let me ask you another question then. So when you think about, think of gambling, do you have a picture that goes with it?
Yeah, and I also have a feeling. The feeling would be a lot bigger than the picture, but the picture for me would be poker tables are normally green, so I have a colour of a green poker table when I think of gambling.
And that's the picture you've got.
Yeah.
So as you think about gambling, you see that. Is it on your laptop, or is it?
Yeah, it's on my laptop.
It's on your laptop,
yeah.
So it's a picture of your laptop. And are you looking at it through your own eyes, or are you seeing yourself in the picture, or
No, I'm looking at it through my own eyes.
You're looking at the laptop, and
yeah.
You can see it through your eyes. Okay, perfect. So I want you to remember that picture, and that's going to be our first picture, like we've already explained. So that's the one that's going to go on the screen,
okay,
in colour, looking at it through your eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
But we've chatted about having more positive outcome. So how would you like to feel or act instead of that?
Well, I've always wanted to write a journal, and I'm at quite an exciting point of my life. I've had a lot of changes, and a journal would be something that would be great for me, so I could, track where I've been, and I think that would be a lot more positive.
Yeah, and it's not for me to suggest you couldn't start doing that tonight, could you? But anyway, while you're thinking of that, just while you're concentrating on that, when you think of writing a journal, when you think of that, do you have a picture?
Yes.
And what's the picture?
Well, it's kind of like a lamp on a desk.
Okay.
Nice wooden desk and a laptop, just my laptop on there, and just spending half an hour or so writing something down.
Yeah. And does that give you a good feeling as well?
Yeah.
I think that gives you a good feeling.
Definitely.
Better than the
feeling I'd have for poker. Yeah.
So you had a stronger, good feeling.
Yeah.
And you can increase that feeling if you want to.
And there's no guilt wrapped with that feeling.
No. There's only what would you have? What would be something that was attached to that feeling?
Quite satisfying.
Satisfying?
Yeah.
Could you be proud of that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So, what we're going to do is we're going to explore those two pictures before we actually start the swish pattern. So, what I'd like you to do now is the picture of you writing a journal. Are you looking at it through your own eyes, or can you see yourself in the picture?
I can't see myself in the picture.
So what I want you to do now is I want you to look at it as if you're observing in your room, so you can see yourself sat at the desk. Can you try that?
Yeah.
So you can see yourself sat at the desk with the laptop open and you're writing the journal. looking really satisfied and really proud and really happy.
Yeah.
What I want you to do now is I want you to increase all of the, is there colour in that?
Yeah.
So I want you for now just to increase the colour. I want you to make it a little bit closer if you can. Are there any sounds that you've got?
No, it's very quiet.
Okay, so if there's no sounds, but what you might want to do is see if you can introduce some sounds, maybe just the tapping of the keyboard as you're writing your journal.
Okay.
And then notice how that makes you feel inside. Notice how positive you can feel when you touch that. Okay. Now lock that picture in, and that's the picture I want you to hold on to.
Right. Okay.
So that's what we're going to end up with. So now step out of the picture, and what I want you to now is I want you to take the old picture, the one of you gambling. I want you to bring it up on the screen. Okay. Make sure that you're looking at it through your own eyes. Okay. And have the old picture on the screen. Can you see the new picture, lower left corner, small and dark in the lower left hand corner?
Yeah.
Make sure you can see yourself in the picture. Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
Good. Now what I want you to do is have the picture explode big and bright, and explode so it covers the old picture. Well, the old picture shrinks down, small and dark in the lower left hand corner. And then when you do it as quick as I say swish. Okay. Swish, and then blink your eyes, and then what I want you to do is clear the screen, and then let's go back. So you can, I want you to bring up the old picture if you can. You might find that soon you start to struggle to get the old picture, but that's fine. So bring the old picture up, and then you can see the small picture, small and dark lower left hand corner. And what I want you to do with the small picture, lower dark left hand corner, I want you to explode it up big and bright, so it explodes and goes past the other picture as quick as I say swish. Okay, swish, and then blink again, clear the screen. So let's go back now, and almost put the old picture up, and then you might start to notice that you start to struggle to access the old picture. But that's okay, it's not for me to suggest, you're not going to be able to get it at the moment anyway. But the old picture that's up, I want you to have it on the screen, and then the other picture, the new picture, which is going to be stronger now, it's going to be more, have that lower left hand corner, small and dark lower left hand corner. Now what I want you to do is I want you to explode the small picture up lower left hand corner as quick as I say swish. Okay, swish, swish.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what picture can you see now?
I can see me at the desk.
Okay. Okay, and is that in colour?
Yeah, it is, but it's a lot more faded colour. Well, no, actually, it's not. You know, I can see myself at the desk with colour.
Okay. So I want you to blink again. So and then let me ask you a question. I want you to now bring up the old picture. You know, the one that you used to have.
Yeah.
I want you to bring it out, put it on the screen, put it up so it covers the whole screen. In the lower left hand corner, small and dark, is the new picture that's going to explode big and bright. I wanted to explode it big and bright so it covers the other picture as fast as I say swish. Okay, swish.
Yeah.
And then blink again. So clear the screen. What picture have you got now?
Just me at the desk, really. It's the only picture I've got now.
Okay, not for me to suggest you couldn't get the other picture, but what about the old picture? Can you?
Really, all I can see of the old picture is just the top, literally the top right corner. If it would be like that from the picture is all I'm really...
Perfect. Let's go again though, eh? Okay. Let's get rid of it completely. So I want you to really focus now. I want you to try your hardest to get the other picture, and then notice that you might not even be able to get it in a second. And as you try your hardest, bring the old picture up and might even struggle to get it. Whatever condition it's in, bring it up so it covers the whole screen. So the old picture, what I want you to do is notice down in the lower left hand corner there's the other picture of you. That's going to be the new picture, and I want you to explode it up. Now this time I want you to explode it big and bright, as quick as I say swish, and cover the other picture as soon as I say swish. Okay, swish, and then blink again, and then what I want you to do is, out of curiosity, what would you write on that journal?
On the front?
Yeah, what would you call it?
James Dickens.
James Dickens?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that would be the title?
Yeah.
James Dickens?
Yeah.
And can you see that title?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, talk to me, what's happening now with the picture? Which picture have you got?
It's definitely the one at the desk.
Okay, what about the other ones? Don't be suggest you might not be able to get it, and then you might try and find it. It's just...
No, I haven't got the old image now.
Are you sure?
It's... I can't get the old... It's covered by the desk image.
Covered completely?
Yeah.
Now, what I want you to do now is imagine a time in the future. A time when perhaps the old James might have found himself doing something that is not constructive with his time. And I want you to notice the feeling you get and what you're drawn to doing. So just notice what you're going to do in the future. So I want you to see if you can fast forward into the future, imagine a time when you're going to be at home, and what's the picture that you can get that's going to...
It's just the desk picture at the minute. That's the picture. Even when I'm trying to look forward as if I would try and play poker, I just keep getting the image of me at the desk.
At the desk?
Yeah.
Writing James Dickens' The Journal?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Good.